Like I'm testing him to see if he's anything like New York. I straddle him backwards to see if he can fuck me without looking me in the eyes. He can't. He's got a few moves he's good at. I don't know why I stay, but I stay. Our sex doesn't get better, it just gets louder and more physically exhausting. He's got 5 roommates in his general age range and ambition range. They all have blogs. I feel like I need to do my hair to go to the kitchen. I love the coffee and his small hug, how genuine he is about lying. We fuck, he cries, and vlogs, and takes photos of my body parts and appropriately ethereal shafts of light, under which he'll then lay gently upon me, glide his dick inside of me, and make love to the part of my soul that still likes bright eyes. On Monday, he doesn't get up to go to work. The apartment is empty, and I see that it's not that cute after all. It just had a lot of cute people in it. What happened to your roommates?
What roommates? Oh, you mean Sarah Lawrence and Bard and Vassar? They were just hanging out. They left. They don't live here.
Bushwick and Red Hook come over for poker. They leave. He posits.
We're starting this artists collective. There's no funding right now, but we've got a hot webpage. We'd love you to model for us.
I think I better collect my things.
I think you're too uptight about this art-life differentiation.
I think that art life thing has had its moment, and that moment is over. He's too upset to talk, says he needs sleep, and as he dozes, I look at his mail and see he's getting checks every week from his dad, the Lower East Side. I wonder if he's actually a freelance designer or just a kid in a t-shirt. There's a knock at the door. It's a pretty girl with the same haircut on a blue bicycle. She says she's his girlfriend, but they're in an open relationship. I don't care. I'm over him. I know he'll still be there with his moves if I ever want to come back. So while he's sleeping, snoring, dreaming dirty, I sneak out with East Village. And we walk Williamsburg's pretty streets talking about his small but important failures. I say he's like New York but hollow and comes faster. We drink hot coffee and clean purple light. The coffee is sweet, like her voice.
Ready to go for a ride?
I ride in the back of her bicycle to her apartment, and 5 blocks from there, the assistant seat of her bike pushes me to orgasm. I scream, and she thinks it's 'cause of the hill. She parks her bike, and as we head towards the building's entrance, she asks for my ID.
You need an ID to sign into my room.
Sign in.
Well, yeah, that's how the NYU dorms work.
How old are you? Later in New York will tell me she saw my photo on a blog, and I'll tell her that isn't me. And she'll believe me. She always lets me decide who I am, and who I was, and who I'm not anymore. I could say I'm a toaster, and she'd say, well, when I feel like toast, you'll be the first to know. Greenwich Village isn't gay anymore. I knew her then. Now she wears a lot of brightly patterned clothes from Intermix.
I wouldn't say I was ever gay necessarily.
You had a Lavender Menace t-shirt.
Well, that's just politics.
Now she lives with Chelsea, platonically, because Chelsea is still gay. Though his partner died, Chelsea has a lot of friends who are dead now. He has a daughter, also named Chelsea, and she's pregnant with another gay couple's baby. I ask her why she's doing it.
Good karma?
Are they paying you?
Yes, my job is being pregnant. I take it very seriously. I'm not showing yet, but I will.
Chelsea and Greenwich Village both work, so I'm alone, always, with pregnant Chelsea. She's like New York, only real. We make love every morning. It's a lot like hugging naked. It's lovely how she sighs, rests her arm on my concave waist, the erect bones she would try to hold on to me with if people were things you could hold on to. I can feel her future kicking through her skin. Her hair is so perfect it makes me feel sick to my stomach like I overdosed on Gatorade. Then one night, Meatpacking comes home. She has 2 dead fathers, and Chelsea always lets her crash when she needs to. Meatpacking's skin is almost blue, her eyes threatening to give up. For a moment, I think she's New York. And then another moment, I realize she looks nothing like her. But still, I hang on just in case.
I'm so over the scene, you know?
Totally.
Because it's such a, like, scene.
Meatpacking and I don't sleep for 5 days. I can't dream because that's called going back to New York. We just do drugs and take turns tying each other to various pieces of Chelsea's expensive furniture and fucking with glass dildos and not eating. The dirtier we both get, the more we love each other. I let her pierce my ears, and when it starts bleeding, she wraps her lips around my earlobe and sucks until the bleeding stops.
You're everything.
No, you're everything.
Fuck me now, harder.
We take all of Chelsea's pills. They have pills for any feeling you want to have. We grind pills and inhale from each other's hip bones. Then, Meatpacking almost dies. Chelsea makes it back just in time.
Get out of here. You're a bad influence.
But she started it. A lot of things are thrown. I try to look Meatpacking in the eyes, but I'm not sure either of us have eyes anymore. I walk outside and it's the brightest day I've ever seen, or else there are strangers taking my photograph. Meatpacking runs desperately to her window and pounds on it melodramatically.
But I need you.
I look back. Lat's wife, Skeleton's shadow. I'd like to sneak her through the physical world and into my arms and get lost in her forever until we both burn up and die, or until we grow old. I know she needs me to believe in her most of all, otherwise she'll die, with tears falling off her face as she turns it away from me and from the lights. So I don't tell her where I'm going. I just go. New York is 3 hours late to meet me, like she didn't even miss me. Her eyes are green, rimmed with red. She looks sick and devastating and gorgeous, and she doesn't apologize.
I haven't slept in like 3 days.
Do you want to do this later then?
Why? No, of course not. What are we waiting for?
New York might not know that I can see her veins through her skin now, or the scar from the tattoo she got removed. I like that tattoo, but I guess I never told her that out loud. I kiss her and she tastes like toothpaste and cocaine. I finger her angel wing shoulder blades. Our bones clash together like drumsticks. She puts her iPod on shuffle and sticks it in the speakers, and we fuck to the Scissor Sisters and Basement Jaxx and La Traviata and Charlie Parker and Yola Tango and Joss Stone and the soundtrack to Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
I've started taking Ritalin before we make love. It helps me focus. I've got a lot going on.
New York is wearing expensive underwear and she lets me take it off with my teeth, kissing her in her thighs, and she squeals in a voice that sounds nothing like her actual voice. New York takes off her own bra and she apologizes.
It's from Conway.
All your dirty, trashy bras are from Conway and I don't care. New York fucks me. New York fucks me so hard that I cry. New York believes crying only happens when no one's looking and the rest of it is just wetness, like how she's making me all over. All at once she leads, I board. All at once we are on our way. All at once her hand digging into the crevices of bone and flesh, my pussy opening like a long throat. Life is long, here is someone. I grab harder, her fingers make love to the inside of my belly button. We're sweating so much that our bodies glide against each other like fish underwater, like my veins are the passageways of a busted pinball machine. I can't tell if New York likes to hurt me or if she just doesn't care about me at all. New York's body is hard and thin, but also strong. New York fucks like she's killing me, with the understood secret that death is an orgasm.
I love you. Don't ruin it.
When I come, it's short and pure. A star shoots straight from my pussy to my head and everything goes brilliant white for 1 second, maybe even less than that. But that split second is worth it. I emerge, the sun is shining, it's raining, it's danger, my body is all bright lights, it's somewhere we shouldn't be, or magically it is in fact exactly where I should be. It's home, we're lost, I can't imagine being anywhere else. What I'm left with is the way she shouts, I love you, haphazardly while leaving a crowded room. The way all at once she shows up, all at once we are on our way and she's looking straight at me the way I'm always looking when I'm looking back at her. And I pretend her eyes on me mean nothing. And the truth is, I've waited for New York all my life, and I'll keep on waiting. I look at New York, and I wonder how she does it.